From legends that are in the game currently getting a brand new rework, like not even just ability change, but becoming like a brand new legend. I don't know how they're going to pull this off. This is one of the craziest changes that Apex has decided to go forward with in quite some time. And also talking about some controversies between pro players regarding mouse and keyboard and controller once again. And then we got to talk about a brand new glitch or bug that is in the game right now with ballistics sling ability that is allowing players to crash lobbies and crash servers entirely. It's kind of insane. So make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys want to stay up to date, all things Apex Legends news related, and comment down below. Also, if you guys want a chance to win the $75 weekly giveaway. Last night we did the solo queue trios customs. I was not expecting you guys to show up that much. It was unreal. It was insane. Everybody seemed to enjoy it. We had a massive turnout, and I was not expecting it all that much support. So thank you guys so much for doing so. And without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into this one. Firstly, I want to thank the sponsor of today's video, which is Glytch Energy. You guys know that if you use code JMeyels to get your 20% discount off, I put you in for the drawing for win the $75 weekly giveaway as well. This is the best way to do it. Get yourself a starter pack if you never tried it. They actually got a brand new cup. These are so much nicer than the old ones, and one of them's like purple and white. Looks sick. Mine finally got shipped. It was like on back order for a while. So go and get you some whatever, and you get a chance to win the giveaway as well. Link is down in the description below. But firstly, thank you to RA Echo for sending me this over on Twitter. This was a DM of video proof of what he was doing with testing some glitches and bugs and stuff. And I can't believe that this, number one, is in the game. Number two, like, I haven't heard them make a statement about this or even put it inside of their Trello board as well. But I'll keep you guys updated if they do. You guys know over the last couple of days, we have mentioned a couple of times of how there's a glitch with ballistic sling where he can actually put attachments on the sling weapon even though it's supposed to not have attachments at all. Well, there's another glitch in this as well where you can actually pick up a care package at the exact same time, or care package weapon, while you're switching to your sling weapon, and it actually forces the care package weapon to go into your sling. Well, no problem, right? No harm, no foul. You can just pull it out whenever you want to. Well, yes, that is all fine and dandy. Like, I don't know if they're going to ban anybody for this, but nonetheless, you can do it. Nothing's going to happen so far. But there is a glitch that allows the entire server to crash, and there was a little bit of testing in this as well. Thankfully, he wasn't doing kind of any testing in a ranked or anything like that, so it was really hurting that many players, but he did do it in one pub game. Hopefully, it's not been excessive. But with this video attached that you guys can see on screen now, he wrote out, "Hey JMeyels, just saw your recent video about the upcoming patches and noticed that you mentioned the ability to drop golden guns. I also found out that with many using the same exploit in a different way, you can put a care package weapon into the sling. The issue is that when ballistic uses his ult after this, a care package gun in the sling, it crashes the server. I have attached proof for this as well. I've also tested it in a pub game to see its effects on everyone, and this is the result." You guys can see, firstly, yes, the firing range did crash, and the reason that it's doing it is because the game cannot comprehend how to make a red mythic weapon into a gold weapon, because it's not possible, right? It's not supposed to happen at all. Sadly, according to this, it looks like it's actually crashing public servers as well. Respawn has got to get a hold of this immediately, because fans are going to start abusing this. People are going to start ruining ranked games and stuff. This has got to be dealt with ASAP, Respawn, or else the game is going to be in some bad garbage. Also wanted to mention, coming over from the Bob's channel, posted a video yesterday which caught my attention, and I thought you guys are definitely, you've probably already seen stuff like this, but it kind of triggered a new thought that I had that I really think you need to be on the lookout for regarding this new, quote, Revenant Reborn ability. So long story short, not to drag this out too much, Revenant is going to be getting not just a rework, right? Not just a little bit of a nerf and buff and whatever. It's actually going to be like a brand new legend. Brand new Revenant is going to be taking place. It's going to be a brand new Revenant. Like, he went to like the makeup shop or went to the plastic surgeon, and he's going to be a brand new man. So that means his base model is probably going to look different. His abilities are changing very heavily. Before I get more into this, quote, thought that I want to like warn you about for the future of Apex, I also want to talk about what these changes are. So as you can see on screen now, according to Crowrindo, this is what like the new Revenant model will look like. Now, it's obviously unfinished, so, you know, don't go crazy and get mad because it looks this way or that way. It's not fully done yet, but nonetheless, you can see a lot of the same color patterns of the, you know, Revenant skin that we have right now, right? It looks like a base model. Definitely doesn't look like a legendary. It just looks like a different form of Revenant. Well, and that would be because it is. Now, we were made aware based upon this video that Revenant's new passive was actually going to be like allowing you to wall run for a short period of time. Also, his tactical was still going to be very similar. It was just going to be a little bit better, but also take a little bit more skill to use as well. Finally, one of the biggest changes was going to be his ultimate, and practically what we've heard, it's basically going to be a ripoff of Fade's ultimate from the mobile game, where it's like this grenade thing you can throw, this massive dome, you know, puts you in a void, all of this stuff. So it makes a little bit more sense for Revenant to have this, in my opinion, than the death totem, which allows your teams to go and do the death totem as well. This seems more like a Revenant ultimate ability, if I'm being honest with you. So I actually like these changes. I don't think they're bad, but that wasn't really what I was here to talk about. What I wanted to bring to your attention is we've seen Apex time and time again use things like LTMs or maybe some other form of event or something to practice what they're trying to implement in the future. For instance, we saw, you know, them do an Evo shield event before they made Evo shields permanent, right? They used to just have a base purple armor. There was no upgrading to a red armor. It used to just simply be purple, simply be blue, simply be white, and you just got to hope you find something better. That's kind of how a lot of other battle royales do it as well. Well, they did an Evo event, people liked it, and they said, okay, we'll put it into the main game. They've also done some things in limited time modes before where they've practiced some modes out to see if they liked it, like I think control mode and maybe TDM, or maybe not TDM, gun run. I think they tried some other things basically, and they said, okay, this looks like it's going to be good enough to be permanent. We'll make it permanent into the mixtape. They've tried a lot of things, many others that I'm sure you guys could agree with down below as well. They do that because they want to get feedback before adding it in so that they can make it a little bit more balanced before they add it in, right? Well, what I'm proposing is that Revenant Reborn, honestly, I would not be surprised if it's the start of a new wave of Apex changes. We've seen Apex go completely against the grain of the way that they used to do things as of the last couple of seasons. And because it's been a couple years since a lot of these legends have been released, I wouldn't be surprised if there was some revamp or update to their personalities or their appearance or something like that. Respawn also knows and has already said multiple times that they can't just simply keep adding new weapons, keep adding new legends. It's eventually going to become oversaturated. So what's a good work around this? Oh, I know, maybe relaunching a legend that is already launched and making them completely different. Apex knows that one of the most hyped things about a brand new season is a new legend, but they know they can't keep doing it over and over. So how can they get that new legend hype and new legend feel without actually bringing a new legend? Well, Revenant Reborn may be the start of a brand new trend. Now, I understand there can be some very bad issues of doing this very consistently in the future, right? Like if you just got rid of the Wraith portal, I think a lot of people would have a problem. But I don't think you have to go to the Revenant extreme of all of these legends. Some of the legends could maybe just be used a little bit differently. Maybe the portal color could change, or the size could change, or something could change to a degree where it feels like they've been revamped, but not doing it too much. I think the Revenant ones honestly make sense because I feel like the Death Totem was a little crazy. I'm definitely interested to see what you guys have to say about this one. Lastly, I wanted to cover it up with a couple of controversies in the professional scene. We've seen pro players, and I talked about this a little bit more on my ALGS channel today as well. Pro players switching from mouse and keyboard once again and going over to controller because they feel like it's absolutely necessary. Wanted to get your opinion on these two takes right here. Albert Lely basically said that after 4 years, he feels like he needs to move on because it's just simply not a good enough reason to stay on mouse and keyboard anymore. Like it's just a wave of controller players are taking over. On his like third day on, he's dropping a 4K already. I feel horrible because I've been playing for like 37 days and I still ain't dropped nothing like this because I suck at the game. Unfortunately, y'all pray for me. And then anyways, we've got a response from Optic Dropped saying, branching off of this tweet, I feel like controller is better than mouse and keyboard for ranked, but mouse and keyboard is better for comp. I'm interested to see what you guys have to say down in the comment section below. Leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy, and subscribe to the channel if you guys want to stay up to date all things Apex Legends news related. And don't forget, we'll also be live again with solo queue trio customs tonight. If you guys want a chance to win your $75 as well, get your name on that board. Show up 2 games at about 9 or 10 p.m. Eastern. I don't know, but just kind of have noties on, you'll know. We're rocking 2 games a night, and I think this is a lot easier to maintain as well. See you guys then. Have a great rest of your day. It's Viber only positivity. And until the next time, I will see you all later, Gators.